Hello everyone, myself Pankaj. Welcome to Being Fish Co. In this video, we will talk about एस्चुराइन फिशरीज फ्रॉम हैंडबुक ऑफ फिशरीज एंड एक्वाकल्चर। इसमें बातें बहुत हो सकती थी एस्चुराइन फिशरीज में, पर मैंने उतने ही पॉइंट्स इसमें इंक्लूड किए हैं जो JRF एग्ज़ाम के लिए एज वेल एज फिशरीज रिलेटेड अदर कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्ज़ाम के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट होंगे। पॉइंट वाइज नोट्स है बिल्कुल, ये एक तरह के वन लाइनर्स हैं ये। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं फिर एस्चुराइन फिशरीज फ्रॉम हैंडबुक ऑफ फिशरीज एंड एक्वाकल्चर, वन लाइनर्स। So estuary transition zone between rivers and sea. It is also known as tidal mouth of great river. क्लासिफिकेशन की अगर बात करें तो मरीन और लोअर एस्चुरी जो कि ओपन कनेक्शन विद द सी होता है। मिडिल एस्चुरी रीजन जहाँ पे फ्रेश वाटर और सलाइन वाटर दोनों ही मिक्स रहते हैं। अपर एस्चुरी रीजन जहाँ पे फ्रेश वाटर का अबंडेंस ज़्यादा होता है और डेली टाइडल एक्शन देखा जाता है। सैलिनिटी की अगर बात करें एस्चुराइन रीजन की तो 0.5 ppt से लेकर के 35 ppt तक का वेरिएशन होता है। क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ एस्चुरी, first of all, on the basis of tropical estuarine environment. So open estuaries, example is Mahanadi and Godavari estuary. Estuarine coastal waters, blind estuaries and coastal lakes. Then on the basis of pattern of salinity, positive estuary that has more fresh water inflow and less evaporation, negative estuary that has less fresh water inflow and more evaporation, neutral estuary that has same rate of fresh water inflow as well as evaporation. On the basis of geomorphic classification, coastal plain estuaries, tectonically produced, bar-built estuaries and fjord type. Then characteristics of estuaries. So first of all, it is highly productive. Then abundance of autotrophs, as there is more abundance of phytoplankton as well as zooplankton, and overall we can say that it has got enrichment of biotic communities. Then more tidal action is seen here. Dissolved oxygen concentration is more. It ranges from 4 to 8 mg per liter. Organic detritus is more. Mangroves, swampy areas are found here. Estuaries are also known as nutrient trap. Then total estuarine area is 1.44 million hectare. Now coming to classification on the basis of geographical areas. So first of all, estuaries of east coast. So first is Hooghly Matla estuarine system. It is the largest estuaries of West Bengal. It covers Gangetic delta called Sundarbans, world's largest delta, largest mangrove vegetation of 4264 km square. Total estuarine area is 8029 km square. It is characteristics of Hooghly Matla estuary is positive estuary, mixohaline and semi-dual type of tide is found here. Tidal elevation ranges from, that is average is 5.7 meter and it can rise to as high as 7 meter. Then coming to parameters, soil is alluvial and mostly silty clayey loam. pH ranges from 7.8 to 8.8, means slightly alkaline pH. Farakka barrage commissioning in 1975. Salinity incursion felt at Diamond Harbour till 60 km. Water temperature ranges from 16 to 31 degrees Celsius. Oxygen concentration, that is dissolved oxygen concentration, ranges from 4.8 to 8.9 mg per liter. Phosphorus concentration 0.29, nitrogen 0.54. Then phenomenon of bore tide is seen here, that is the natural phenomenon, estuary bed raked with nutrient rich seawater. Abundance of gastropods are found here. Total species 172, that comprises of 73 freshwater zone, 99 saline zone. Major fishery include Hilsa, Bombay duck and Pama Pama. Then species and their feeding habit: Hilsa microphagus or planktivorous, Bombay duck carnivorous, Polynemus carnivorous, Mistus gulio omnivorous. Some common species of all estuaries includes mussel species, Lisa species, Bombay duck and Hilsa. Then gear used are migratory bagnet, that is also known as beanjal. Then species Pinus monodon, Pinus indicus, Metapinus brevicornis, Metapinus monoceros, fishes such as Lisa parsia and Lisa tate. Then Pinus monodon, also known as bagda. Lower zone 95 to 97%, upper zone 3 to 5% abundance. Most used gear is bagnet, 72 to 75% catches is from bagnet. Then 27 types of gears are also used. Compounded low-lying area adjacent to estuaries and creeks that are known as bheris. 1392 bheris are found here. Then coming to next, Mahanadi estuary. It is a medium type estuary. Area is 30,000 hectare. Two distributaries, Devi and Luni. Opens into Bay of Bengal at Paradip. Tides found here are semi-dual, that has a tidal elevation of 2.85 meter. Sand is more as compared to silt and clay. pH ranges from 6.8 to 8.3. Oxygen ranges from dissolved oxygen ranges from 6.7 to 7.9, phosphorus 0.41, nitrogen 0.59, and sulfur 8 to 15.6 mg per liter. 134 fish species are found in Mahanadi estuary. Then fishing gears found here are gill net, that is also known as chandi jal, seine net, ghai jal, small drift net, chara jal. Large seine, bear jal, boat seine, torania. See, these common names of these gears are also very important, as recently in FEO exam of Kerala PSC, the Chuda Valai has been asked, that is also known as ring seine. So these common names of gears are also important, what are known as that in local names, what these gears are known, so it's important. For example, gill net, chandi jal, seine net, ghai jal, small drift net, chara jal, large seine, bear jal, boat seine, torania. Godavari Estuarine Complex with an area of 18,000 hectare, two distributaries Gautami and Vasisht, sandy loamy soil, then pH 7.7 to 8.4, dissolved oxygen ranges from 6.6 to 10.2, 185 species are found here, 72% euryhaline. Gear used are drift gill net, also known as teluwala, bag net, also known as gidaswala. Then coming to Krishna Estuarine system, area is 320 km square with a tidal elevation of 2 to 3 meter. Acidic soil to alkaline soil is found here. pH ranges from 6.32 to 8.57. Low pH in summer and high pH in monsoon season. Dissolved oxygen ranges from 4.8 to 8.0 mg per liter. 47 fish species are found that belongs to 30 families and 40 genera. Gears used are gill net, also known as gidaswala, eduwala, teluwala, drag net, laguduwala, and cast net, Asuruwala. Then coming to Muthupet estuary of Tamil Nadu, area is 20,000 hectare, 73 species are found here. Then coming to Kaveri estuary, important species includes mullets and milkfish. Now coming to Chilka Lake, found in east coast, it is a pear-shaped brackish water lake, area of 906 km square in summer and 116 km square, 65 km square in floody season. Then pH is 7.0 to 8.8. Temperature ranges from 23 to 26 degrees Celsius. Salinity ranges from 4.9 to 35.4 with a dissolved oxygen range of 4.2 to 9.1. Dominant species includes gastropods, bivalves, and polychaetes. 217 species are found, that includes 147 genera and 71 families and 15 orders. Gears used are gill net, panchi jal, drag net, khadi jal, and jangla jal, sieve net, bada jal, cast net, khap jal. And now next is Pulicat Lake. It is the biggest brackish water lakes of east coast region. 350 km square area, temperature 25 to 30 degrees Celsius with a dissolved oxygen range of 5.7 to 7.6 mg per liter. 59 species of planktons are found here and 65 species of fishes. Huge enrichment of biotic communities as well as fishery resources. Then main gears includes stake nets, also known as suttu valai and kattu valai, drag net, badi valai. Now coming to estuaries of west coast, as we discussed estuaries of east coast, now we'll come to estuaries of west coast. So first of all, Vembanad Lake, it is a Ramsar site, very famous for clam fishery with an area of 1.15 to 1.5 km square. Temperature ranges from 21 degrees Celsius to 36 degrees Celsius with a dissolved oxygen range of 6 to 7.2 mg per liter. 104 species of fishes are found here, 9 species of shrimps and 5 mollusks. Black clam Velorita saponoides is found in abundance here as it is famous for clam fishery. Gears used are stake net and Chinese dip net. Ashtamudi Lake, it is also a Ramsar site. Clam fishery is in abundance here. Then reduction in Paphia malabrica. Then coming to estuaries of Karnataka, coastline 300 km, area 7 to 13.5 hectare. That includes Netravati estuary, on the Netravati river. Then temperature 27 to 33 degrees Celsius. Common fishery that Hilsa, Lisa, Persia, Lisa Tade and Bombay duck. Then shellfish includes Silago sihama. Mandovi Juari estuary opens in Arabian Sea through Aguada and Marmugao Bay. Then sandier environment is found here in Mandovi Juari estuary. pH ranges from 6.98 to 8.29. Then Damanganga estuary is a minor estuary Then Narmada estuary, it is a major estuaries of west coast with an area of 14,250 hectare. pH ranges from 7.8 to 8.61. Then high silicate content is found here. Then coming to Mahi estuary, major estuary in Gujarat, temperature 18 to 37 degrees Celsius. Dissolved oxygen range 7.14 to 9.26. pH range 7.83 to 8.16. Then coming to Sabarmati estuary of Gujarat. Now coming to mangrove areas, as mangroves are the important part of estuarine ecosystem. So first of all, mangroves, also known as forest ecosystem of these brackish water or estuarine ecosystem. So these are salt tolerant tropical and subtropical areas. Halophytes found here. Then total area of mangroves includes 4827 kilometer square. The largest mangrove is found in east coast, that is Sundarban. Sundarbans 44% of total in India, total mangroves in India, it constitutes 44% of total mangrove area is in India, Sundarban alone. Then 30 species out of 53 species are found in Sundarban areas. Kerala, in Kumarakom region, as these mangroves are found. Then function of mangroves is coastal erosion prevention as well as trapping of sediments. Then production of fish is 30,000 tons of fish are found or produced in this mangrove region, and 1.3 into 10 to the power 5 tons of prawns are produced per year in this mangrove region. So these are huge and rich source of fish as well as prawns. These mangrove region are a rich source of communities of fish and prawns. Then problem faced by estuarine system are, first of all, reduction of river discharge due to the construction of dams, barrages. That's why becoming hypersaline, 20 to 35 mg per liter or 20 to 35 ppt. This is the range of salinity that are found in this mangrove region. Then formation of sandbars, then deposition of silt, barriers of fish migration, overfishing and pollution. These are the problems faced by estuarine ecosystem. First of all, reduction of river drainage, formation of sandbars, deposition of silt, barriers of fish migration, overfishing and pollution. Now coming to destruction of mangroves, this is also a point for the reduction of estuarine ecosystem or damage or destruction to estuarine ecosystem is the destruction of mangroves, that causing a huge loss to destruction of peanut prawns and fishes shelter. Then Mistus gulio, Rhinomusil corsula, Atropus suratensis, these have breeding ground in these mangrove areas. Mistus gulio, Rhinomusil corsula and Atropus suratensis have breeding grounds in this mangrove area, or in other words we can say that they use this mangrove area as their breeding ground. Then due to all these activities, decrease in area of mangroves or estuarine ecosystem can be seen from 6740 km square to 4827 km square. This is the decrease in total area, and alone Sundarban has a loss of area from 4189 km square to 2123 km square. So this is a huge loss for estuarine ecosystem or damage to mangrove ecosystem that is very beneficial for the coastal states, and thus we need to conserve mangroves and we need to save estuarine system to protect our coastal states as well as to protect our fish production rate. Okay, so that's all for this video of estuarine fisheries. We discussed all the important points related to estuarine fisheries from Handbook of Fisheries and Aquaculture, from which questions could be framed. So thank you for your patience. Keep sharing the video. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. टिल देन स्टे सेफ.